Hello, everybody. Now, in the last module, Kevin was talking about the anatomy of a listing on Amazon. You're still not ready yet, though, to start your own listing. There's a lot of things that you need to start kind of like getting ready, especially looking at what we call niche themes. All right, what is a niche theme and why is it important? Well, here's the thing. On Amazon, we are normally going into these niches where maybe there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, if not more, competitors who already have a little bit of proven success in this niche, right? Now, we've talked in this program about you needing to differentiate your product, and that's very important. However, at the same time, you're going to find when you look at the niche as a whole, there might be certain themes or certain things that are already working, and you don't want to kind of reinvent the wheel and have to differentiate yourself so much that you actually create a listing that might not be optimized for your target market. What do we mean that there's different niche themes? Let me show you an example here. Let me go ahead and type in collagen peptides here. All right, I'm going to type in collagen peptides. And now what do you notice about the titles here on this page? Let me just zoom in. You guys see when there's a dot here? What that means is that these are truncated titles. That means these titles are all pretty long. Like if I were to actually click on this, it's probably going to go in and give me a little bit more, right? There's almost 2 full lines of a title right there. Let me find another one here that's organic on this page. Let's go to this one. We've got almost 4 lines on this one. So these are very long titles, it seems, across the board here. What else can I start doing? What I like to do is I like to open up a few of the top ones that are similar to me, and actually Tomer, one of my buddies from Israel, he has this great method where he'll actually print out these listings and put it in a Google Slides or Microsoft PowerPoint, right? So, but I'm just going to go ahead and open it in different browsers here. So let me go to the top and look at some of these organic ones. Let me go ahead and do this one in a new tab, and let's do this one. We're going to say that I'm doing powder here. So I'm not going to, we'll go ahead and look at this one too, since it's powder. We'll look at this one. Let me see here. Here are more organic. These ones, I'm not sure if that's powder or not. Let's go ahead and look at this one here. It's got like 30,000 reviews. And what I'm looking for, again, looking at niche themes, and are there any consistencies? We've already seen one that, longer titles for the most part seem to work in this niche. I'm looking at the images. I can see here an infographic. This is what we call an infographic image. They're putting the supplement facts in here, and there's kind of like a lifestyle image, shows the coffee. That's pretty funny. There's actually an inside joke we have going on. Like years ago, I used to say how none of the collagen peptides manufacturers were putting coffee in their images, even though it's something that people use. And somehow, all of a sudden, all these listings came up with coffee in here. I wonder how that happened. There's multiple pictures. All right, so I can see a theme here. There's infographic, half lifestyle. There's a supplement fact. There's another lifestyle here, and then a couple more lifestyles that show the product in action. Let's take a look at this product. Again, we've got the supplements. We've got a lifestyle image here with coffee. Guys, you understand, if you are an old timer with Helium 10, you would understand why I'm laughing here, is because I always used to call all these companies out when I would speak on stage and on platform. They must have Helium 10 users, because all of them are using this coffee pictures now when they didn't before. We've got another infographic here. Here's interesting. They have some quality certifications here, but again, a similar theme we're seeing. Let's see here. There we go again. Infographic / lifestyle. There's the supplement image right there. Another picture of the supplement image. I bet you this one's going to be the same. There's the supplement image. There's coffee again right here. And we have lifestyle image, more infographic. So the point is here in this collagen peptides, I see a niche theme. Now, of course, I'm not going to look at it this fast. If I was actually have my own product and I'm ready to go, I would probably be going a little bit deeper. I'd probably be printing these images out and then giving to my graphic designer and say, hey, look at this. Look at what the top sellers are doing here. What can we do in a little bit different way, but making it better? Like, not completely different, but a little bit different because we're making it better. The things that obviously are working in this industry, or in this niche, I should say, are, hey, there's got to be a picture with coffee in it, a lifestyle image. There's got to be some infographics. We've got to have a picture of the supplement. So if I'm having collagen peptides, I'm looking at these things and making sure I'm not trying to be so different that I just, I'm not going to have a supplement facts. It's obviously important, and it makes sense, right? If you're buying a supplement, you want that nutritional information, the supplement facts, right? So that makes sense. Now, that's the theme going on for here in the collagen peptides niche. Watch how different though it is in others. Let me go to the other one I love looking at because it's a great contrast. Let me type in accordion. All right. Now, I'm seeing here only one here on the top that is truncated, meaning that these are shorter titles. Look how short that title is. Where's the next line of organic results? Look at line 2 of the organic results. Not one is truncated. This keyword or this listing only has 3 words. Again, line 3, not one thing truncated right here. So for whatever reason, people who are buying these accordions are completely fine buying these accordion listings without super long titles. Now, if you think about it, compared to collagen peptides, that makes sense too. Collagen peptides is, they might want a little bit more information, about what kind of collagen peptides in the title. There's maybe different kind of, grass-fed or type 1, type 3, whatever. But it's like accordion. Like, what's the brand name? Is it a kid's accordion or is it a regular accordion? There's not much that you really need to know about an accordion to click on the title. So in this case, my strategy looking at this niche might be a little bit different. All right. If you look at some of these images, I bet you they don't have a lot of detailed lifestyle or infographics, especially these brand name ones. Look at this. This only has 2 images. Now, in this case, this does not mean, hey, do only 2 images. I wouldn't do 2 images. I would always do 4 or 5 images. This is actually an opportunity for me to do a little bit better than the competition. But most likely, this brand can get away with this because this is a huge brand. I don't even know how to say this. Honor Panther. I know this brand is big in the musical industry or instrument industry, so they can get away with only having 2 images. But the point is, these listings might not have as many of those kind of like infographics like you saw on collagen peptides. Now here's a different one. This is a kids one. This is a kids one, and it's not a brand name. And I can see here there are some lifestyle images. All right. Now I don't see many with humans in it. Here's one that has a person, but here's one that has the size. So you know what? This makes sense to me. The bigger one is like, hey, that's an accord. Everybody knows that Honor Panther size. All right. They don't need to know the dimensions of it. But if I'm looking for some no-name brand here that I don't have experience with, and I'm looking for a child, I would very much be interested in like the size of it. Like, hey, my kid's only 6 years old. My kid's 10 years old. He would want one this size. So this size. So that makes a little bit more sense that in this niche, of kids accordions as opposed to adult accordions, I would need some additional images that would include things like size and possibly weight. Actually, there is weight right here. I can see 1.5 pounds. So this is also something that we need to keep in mind. Not every niche on Amazon is the same. So quote unquote best practices for Amazon listing optimization, it is not a one size fits all. Look into your niche and see what the general theme is and what the competitors who are already successful on Amazon are doing. And then again, you go to your graphic designer and say, hey, this is what's working. They're doing this kind of infographic with size. They're doing this. They're doing this, this kind of lifestyle image. Let's try and do something similar, but better. And usually, if you're in these niches where maybe you saw that there's some opportunity, usually you will be able to, or your graphic designer will be able to come up with something a little bit better. And then when you're writing the listing, as we're going to show you in future modules, you will be able to look into different things that might give you the leg up on the competition. So again, that is looking at niche themes. What's another way to analyze competitor listings to kind of get in the lay of the land, as it were? Well, what I could do is I can use this tool in Helium 10 called Listing Analyzer. I could use it just to analyze one. Let me show you how to analyze one listing. Let's say I'm going to come out with kids accordions and I want to go ahead and analyze how this listing is doing. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here into Listing Analyzer. I'm going to hit analyze, and it's going to give me kind of like a listing score. It's going to be a little bit more detailed than this one that's on this page. All right. The one that comes in Listing Analyzer checks a lot more features. All right. So here I can see that they're actually doing pretty well. They got a 9.9 compared to most Amazon best practices. Their title contains more than 150 characters. There's more than 5 bullet points. They got 20 reviews. They don't have 7 images. That's the only thing that maybe they're failing in. So this listing here, using this tool, tells me that, hey, they're pretty well optimized as far as Amazon best practices goes. This is actually going to show me the keywords. You guys already know about keyword research, even more advanced that we went about, that you learned about in the last couple of weeks with Cerebro. But this will give you some more information here. But I'm focusing right now on just the listing quality. All right, so that's just looking at one competitor. But maybe I want to go ahead and put some additional ones here on the page. So let me just look at some other kids accordions, and let's go ahead and copy these ASINs and put them in here. Let's add another one here. Are there any more kids accordions on this page? Let's take a look. Here's another kids accordion right here. So we'll go ahead and enter that one in, and maybe we can find like one more kids accordion. Here we go. Here's another kids accordion right here. Okay, and let me just add this now. All right, and let's go ahead and analyze. Now, what happens when I am analyzing multiple products on here, it's going to give me kind of like the average. I can look at it on an individual basis, but it'll give me the average, and this will give me a good idea on can I really beat them right from day one on the average listing? Am I going to be better? You know, what I would be looking for here is if they have an average low score, or maybe a lot of them don't have some certain feature that really they should. All right. So this is what's going to give me an idea of that. And it's not necessarily, guys, a go, no go thing. You know, we're already on the listing we're already on the listing optimization week here. That means that we've already chosen our product that we're going to sell on Amazon. All right. We've probably already done that kind of research, but this is going to give us a little bit of a better feel. And I see here that these kids accordions have on average a pretty high score, 8.5. So I am not going to beat them. Now, we have here, not a lot of them have 150 characters in each bullet point, so some of them might have some shorter bullet points. Actually, most of them do. All right, there's only one of them that has 150 characters in the bullet point, so I might be able to get some more keywords in there. Half of them don't have 7 images. All right, only one of them does not have video. This shows me that, hey, video might be important in this niche. Makes sense. It's an accordion. It's a musical instrument. All right. So right away, this tells me, hey, I need to think about getting video into my listing if I'm going to have a kids accordion. And I can see that they all have, you know, a decent number of reviews. So I know I'm going to already start a little bit behind there. Obviously, you start with 0 reviews when you start. But again, this gives me a great analysis of an overview of how these listings in my niche are doing. So again, before you guys start making your listings, take a look at the top competitors. Take a look at if you can see if there is a niche theme that is going on, you know, amongst the top performing competitors. Put them into the listing analyzer tool in Helium 10. See if you can find any kind of themes as far as what they're lacking in. Like here on this one, it looks like a lot of them had shorter bullet points. Now, you know, is that best practice because maybe people have a short attention span who are customers of this? That's something that, you know, we can't necessarily answer just by looking at it. So that's where a tool like Helium 10 Audience would come in, where you can actually go poll customers who might buy this accordion as to what they like the best. But what happens is if they only have like 2 images or 3 images, if you looked at this listing analyzer tool here, that right away would be a great opportunity that you can from day one look better than them, because you would have that full 7 images. So again, guys, 2 things we learned today: niche themes, and also using listing analyzer to check out the lay of the land before you even start making your listing. All right, are you guys ready to start making your listing? What's the most important part of a listing? It is the title. In the next module, Kevin is going to talk about how you can create your title.